Once upon a time, in a lush, green border village surrounded by nature, lived a traditional medicine practitioner named Mr. Arthur. He was not only profoundly skilled in pharmacology, but also a kind-hearted man, deeply loved by the villagers. Mr. Arthur had two sons. The elder was named Oliver, and the younger was William. Though the father loved both sons equally, their mindsets and passions were as different as the sky and the earth. Oliver dreaded hard work. He spent his days playing and seeking pleasure, always believing he was a naturally lucky person. William, on the other hand, was calm and mature from a young age. He was always eager to help his father, understanding the weight of his daily work. One day, Mr. Arthur prepared to venture deep into the forest to search for rare medicinal plants. Seeing this as the perfect opportunity to give his children a practical lesson, he called out to his eldest son first. "Oliver, come with me to the forest today to search for herbs. You're growing up now. It's time you learned the art of traditional medicine." But at that moment, Oliver was only thinking about playing with his friends. With a dismissive tone, he rejected his father. "I don't want to go farther. I'm not done playing yet. Just take William." Blinded by his desire to play, Oliver didn't realize he was throwing away a practical lesson more valuable than gold. And so, the father took only his younger son, William, into the forest. Along the forest trails, the father patiently explained the secrets of nature's medicinal plants. When they reached a specific herb, he pointed to it carefully. "William, my son, remember this plant well. It is called the Thak Yingyi plant. No matter the wound, if you crush its leaves and apply them as a poultice, even the most severe, bleeding injuries will heal in no time." William listened intently, unblinking, etching every word into his heart. In just one day, he learned how to systematically search for herbs, how to harvest them, how to sun-dry them without losing their potency, and how to grind them into fine powders. As time passed, the gap between the two brothers only widened. Whenever their father went on medical rounds, Oliver wasted his time fishing and playing, making absolutely no preparations for his future. But William never left his father's side. He carefully studied how to mix medicines and how to prescribe and administer them based on a patient's condition. He was quietly inheriting his father's life's work, shadowing him every step of the way. Life is bound by the inevitable cycle of aging, illness, and death. Eventually, the great healer, Mr. Arthur, passed away. After his death, the two brothers divided the gold, silver, and wealth he left behind. Oliver looked at his material inheritance with glee. He lived comfortably, doing absolutely no work, just eating away at his fortune. He falsely prided himself, thinking, "I am truly lucky. I can be rich without having to lift a finger." Conversely, William valued the medical knowledge he inherited far more than the material wealth. Treating his patients with genuine care and compassion, he soon established himself as a renowned and respected healer. Dr. William. Then, one day, a con artist claiming to be a clairvoyant visited the idle Oliver. Sensing Oliver's lazy mindset and greed, the scammer spun a web of lies. "Oh, master, you are truly a fortunate man. Through my visions, I see ancient pots of gold and silver buried right beneath your floorboards. But to unearth them, we must hold a grand spiritual offering. To prove your faith, you must place all your current gold and silver into the offering. Seeking effortless wealth, the lazy Oliver believed him without a single thought. Overcome by greed, he handed over every last piece of the inheritance his father had given him. The next morning, when Oliver eagerly went to check for the pots of gold, the offering was gone, and so was the clairvoyant. Overnight, blinded by greed, Oliver was reduced to a penniless beggar. Having lost everything, a deeply depressed and helpless Oliver went to his younger brother, Dr. William, hanging his head in shame to ask for help. Though saddened by his brother's state, Dr. William spoke calmly, wanting him to learn a lifelong lesson. "Brother, the one who pushed you into this misery was no one else. It was the effortless greed in your own heart. People always talk about luck, but luck alone cannot help you if you do not work. Only when combined with your own diligence and effort does luck truly bear fruit." Hearing his brother's words, Oliver saw his mistakes clearly and was filled with deep regret. He finally understood that gold and silver were temporary, easily stolen or destroyed. The true, indestructible inheritance was knowledge. He wholeheartedly admitted that William, who had passionately embraced that knowledge, was the only true heir. In the end, William proudly continued his father's legacy, saving lives as a great traditional doctor. Meanwhile, Oliver carried the bitter consequence of his laziness and greed as a painful, lifelong lesson. Dear listeners, from this story, we can take away 3 profound life lessons. Oliver threw away a lifelong skill for a fleeting moment of fun. In our lives, we must never sacrifice long-term growth for short-term pleasure. Money and wealth can be spent or lost to scammers, but the knowledge and skills in your mind and heart are true, lifelong assets that no one can ever steal. You cannot succeed by simply sitting back, praying, and relying on luck. Only when you put in the hard work will luck reward you. Will you be like Oliver, blindly chasing greed and relying on luck? Or will you be like William, valuing knowledge and building your life with hard work? The choice is entirely yours.